All right. We have not done an update in a while. Spent a lot of time building. It's time to do an update. Before we do more building. So I'm going to have to find this location in the recording. Alright. Well, hello. You were not sneaky. What was not sneaky? Well, whatever. Okay. Let's say hello to YouTube again. Hi, YouTube. It's been a little while. Not to you guys, it's because for you guys, episodes fly by. For us, the episodes are, well, there's a lot of time in between them. So we have some updates. Man, what happened since the last one? We did a lot of blood magic stuff, so that's the main thing. That's really it. Just the stuff up there. We built the giant nope cake. That's important. That is important. That's very important. If you look over here, the giant cake of nope is doing a very good job. It's running. And it's providing lots of blood into that altar there. And the extra blood is kind of going down into there. In fact, more than the extra blood is staying up in there because it's actually outproducing that right now. I kind of need to speed that up a little bit, actually. It's problematic. But that was a big project that took a lot of time to build, but was very boring to do, and thus I did not want to show it live. It'd be kind of boring. So, or I did not want to show it on YouTube, so I don't think I did. I mean, I'm talking about this in the past because in the future I'm actually going to edit all this, and I don't know what I actually put up for episodes. It's kind of hard to really know, but I don't think I did. So the next thing to do is I really want to get a good set of gear going. Like, my stuff got torn up. We actually probably one of the last things that I showed, and I'm assuming this, I think that one of the last things that I showed was fighting a wither fight. That was probably the last episode, if I'm gonna guess. After the wither fight, we did all the building and all that stuff, and I did 4 more, and I gotta tell you, the wither got out like all 4 times and just wrecked my armor. It was still an easy kill, but, well, easy-ish kill, but he did do a lot of damage, and I've been wanting to upgrade my armor set anyways. The thing is that in Blood and Bones, armor is different. Instead of you getting like armor points, like every time you get hit, a certain percentage of damage is not put towards you. Like if you have like 95% protection, you'd only take like 5% damage. In Blood and Bones, it doesn't work like that. In Blood and Bones, you just get more hearts. That's it. So those hearts down at the bottom here, that's my armor. And specifically, different materials give different amount of hearts. And in addition to the different materials, the enchantments add to the hearts. Absorption gives half a heart, and protection gives half a heart. So you have the armor piece, then the protection bonus, and then the absorption bonus. But all that does is add more hearts. That's it. So armor is... And as you can see, the armor keeps breaking apart. I mean, 600 damage when you're taking it all to the face and there's no reductions. And I've gone through more armor in this game. It's not hard. It's not hard to go through armor like crazy. Didn't we have a way to drop a note or something in the VCT to put a bookmark to find the link? Oh, sorry, Kristen. I don't know. What did I show something? We usually, you know what? Hold on. Usually, I haven't been showing the chat in the Blood and Bones episodes lately because usually you guys don't say much. If you guys are going to talk, I'll go ahead and get that going. This one, I just got to get it back up again. You watch me build it. Well, the thing is that I kind of need to show it as part of this because it was a big build. It's basically what's next. I can't just kind of avoid it. Pop out. I mean, I would have done a big reveal, but there was not going to be a big reveal. It's just a thing. And we'll do the big reveal, the better big reveal in a second. There we go. Now, chat will be visible once you guys talk enough to be showing up on screen, right? There. Okay. Because you got to talk enough. That's why I have 4 nether stars, by the way, because I just fought the wither 4 times. It was the last thing that I did in the last episode. And we'll just toss that in here with that one. And then we got these. I just don't know what to do with these, man. We can't use them because we can't get this. I don't know what's going on with the necrotic bones. I gotta poke Yamas and ask him if that's intentional for necrotic bones to be impossible to get. Because if necrotic bones are not intended to be impossible to get, then I'm going to give myself some damn bones. I would like hearts. It's annoying. So, yeah, that seems... Because I know I've watched other, like, short playthroughs of other people. I haven't, like, watched a whole playthrough of anybody since, like, Anesos and way back in the day. But... I know that in previous versions of Blood and Bones, they had more hearts from those things. Yeah. So if I can't get them, I'd like to know if that's intentional or not. I gotta poke him about that. So here's the thing. I would like to make blood armor. Oh, let me just finish showing what I did upstairs because there's an upstairs now. And I made an ender porter to go here because I thought this would be a really nice place to set up the altar right in front of the note cake. We can actually take a look inside the note cake too from here. The blood is getting stored down there, like I said, from up here, and the altar that I currently have. It's also absorbing as fast as it can here. So this is always full, and that's the intent. For it to always be, as long as that is always full, then I have no problems. I may have to speed it up at some point. I may need to put some witches in there at some point in order to keep some rituals running and stuff like that. But outside of that, I think we're good. I also activated one new ritual down here that's basically barely ever going to get used. I have an infinite supply of lava because I got sick of getting lava. So now we have it. We have all the lava all the time. Now, in order to make bound armor, here's the thing. So the bound armor has the normal game in non-blood bones. I just need to put these somewhere. This is like junk stuff because I can't activate it. In non-blood and bones, bound armor is, especially in 1.6, it's just broken. Like, as long as there is blood in your network, you don't take damage. You could literally jump into the void under the world and just hang. You can jump into lava and the ticks just keep going. You could do anything you want and nothing happens to you because bound armor is broken. And that's without upgrades, by the way. That's without the upgrades that you could do to it. Without upgrades, bound armor can just destroy everything. Blood and Bones basically removes that. So, instead of bound armor being absolutely OP beyond all level of recognition, it's just another armor. That being said, it's not even that good of another armor as far as amount of damage points it reduces for the material that you use. Like, Tartarite, I think, is better. But it doesn't take but it's excuse me, not how do I put this? It's unbreakable armor, and it's upgradable armor. These are two very important steps. For the unbreakable part, like I said, this stuff just keeps breaking and it pisses me off because it keeps breaking and I don't want it to break. Now, we got to get around that. So I want to get past the whole breaking thing. And that, if that alone is a reason to make it, then that's fine. But as far as the enchantments, though, you can't directly enchant bound armor without... I think there's a machine that can do it. I don't think we're going to use that machine. We're going to use a different method. But you can attach books to bound armor, which I tested to make sure. Just using an anvil. We just need to get the books. So what we need to do is we need to get absorption 5, protection 4, and whatever the frick else we want for all the stuff. Probably, I don't think we're going to need feather falling for reasons we'll get to in a minute, although it might not be a bad backup plan. And I don't even know what enchantments are in 1.6. I don't even know. Is there Aqua Affinity? Is there... I don't know what enchantments are in this. I honestly don't. We'll have to experiment with that. I have a way of doing that, so we'll have to figure that out. Do they show up in J? No, they don't. If we look over here, book, it just has one generic enchanted book. It doesn't show the list of all the enchantments. I think you can look use. No, it can't. There's no... It doesn't show the enchantments here either. Usually in like every version of JINEI, whatever it is, after this, when you look at the uses of an item that can be enchanted, you can see the enchantments that can go onto it. But not here, no. That would be too freaking easy. Oh, hold on. Let's make sure a vanilla one isn't different. Okay. Alright, so the other thing that bound armor can do is you can attach these to them. And I had to go through and double check what all these things do because, well, you can't do the first three. The first three aren't part of blood magic. Essentially, what you take a blood shard, those things that we have a ton of. We should have a bunch left, right? Oh, we have 7 right now. We're only going to need 4, so that's fine. Or a demon blood shard. If you use a regular blood shard, you can put 1 sigil on a piece of armor. If you use a demon blood shard, you can put 2. But with with a shard, and then you put one of these on, effects will be applied to the armor. If you do water sigil, it's water breathing. Lava sigil is lava immunity. Void sigil is void damage immunity, which is kind of cool. Air sigil is feather, or if you're immune to fall damage. I think it gives you jump too. This gives you haste, I know that one's confusing. Haste is for mining only, so it makes it so you can mine faster. This gives you, in this version of the game, and we had to double check this because in this version of the game it's different than it is in the next version of the game. In 1.6, the divination sigil gave me night vision. And although I like night vision and I would consider adding that to this, I would prefer to just use a blood lamp and light up an area like crazy because that's basically free and it prevents mob spawning. Night vision is just problematic. And if I really need night vision for a thing, I'll do a potion. It's not that big of a deal because the thing can't be that long of a thing. Elemental affinity, you can't attach to armor, but if you didn't attach, but it's really good sigil that basically does all 3 things at once. It makes it so that you're immune to lava, immune to water, you have water breathing, immune to lava, and the other thing that I'm going to mention in a moment at the same time. This is composed of all 3 things. I think it just gives you immune to fall damage then. Okay. Sigil of Haste gives you speed. So, this gives you haste. This makes you fast, because, of course, so just to be confusing. Holding you can't do. Green Grove makes it so that all the plants around you grow faster. Whirlwind makes it so that projectiles can't hit you. That's cool. Phantom Bridge is a really weird one. It basically creates an air bridge under your feet that you can use to fly-ish. It's not that great. Magnetism is a magnet. We're probably going to make one of these anyways, just because it would be nice to be able to finally have a magnet. Blood lamp, you can't attach to the armor. It's just a blood lamp. And dome is a really cool one to hold in your hand, not a good one on armor. It makes it so that all liquids in a dome around you disappear. So it basically makes you immune to lava and immune to water breathing because you're just in a pocket of air at all times. And it works on all liquids, including modded liquids. So that's good. But if you put it on armor and you get set on fire, then you can't get put out, which is kind of awkward. It also makes this... It's weird if you were like going to try and get a bucket of lava and you can't reach it. It creates other issues if you put it on armor. So really, looking at that list, if you use like I said, if you use a demon blood shard to attach it to the armor, you could do two things. But I'm looking at this list, and there's only really 5 things that I would definitely want on the armor, and one of them is kind of like, I would love to have lava immunity. I would love to have fall immunity. I would love to be faster. And I would love to make it so that... I'm not sure if it makes you immune to projectiles or immune to some projectiles. I haven't tested it. But making it so that just some of projectiles don't hit you is worth it as far as I'm concerned. So we just need to make those 4 and attach them to armor. Now, I make that sound easy, but there's a reason that I'm sitting here and describing everything that I want to do before I start doing it. Because that means that we gotta make the armor. Now, in order to make the armor, I might need to eat something before I could keep going here. I have to make... I gotta get some more food. We'll deal with that in a minute. Let's look at blood. Okay, so... Don't do alchemy. It's easier. That's the demon blood shard that I was talking about. That you need to kill demons to get. And you need to summon demons in a ritual, and the demons are like mini bosses that are very annoying to kill already, and I don't want to. So we're just gonna skip that part. But we need to make these things and then fill them to make these things. Which means you need 30,000 blood per socket. Which is a lot. I'm probably just going to sit there and do it myself because it's going to take a long time and I'm not going to make you guys watch it. But we're probably going to need to do that in the direct ritual itself because that's just ridiculous. But we need that for each piece of the armor. We need basically for each bar that you would, for each ingot that would use in a regular set of armor, you need to use a filled socket, which means I need 24 of them. And we need this, a soul armor forge, which means I need 28 of them. The soul armor forge you use to actually activate the armor. And then we need all of these things to go with it. So I need the air sigil, which is stupid easy to craft as long as I got a gas tier. I need the whirlwind sigil, which I think is just an air sigil upgraded. Yep, which means I need more gas tiers. I think I got enough right now. If I don't, we just go. Yeah, I got enough. I got enough right now. And we also need Oh, all those sigils I just talked about. We need all those sigils. In addition, I need to be able to enchant stuff and get that going. So I want to make all the stuff for enchanting, which is an auto anvil and all that. I also need to that ain't enough. I love that this thing is going, and I love that it's storing some, but we need to store more than some, because the enchanting process is expensive. Each bucket is essentially a level. That's not enough to enchant one thing to level 30. So I need to make a bigger storage container for that. And then I need to make okay, so let's go to not industrial forego. I guess it is mine factory reloaded. The enchanting stuff. So we need, gotta find them. The auto anvil. I would like the auto anvil. I don't know if I need the auto anvil. The good thing about the auto anvil is if I get that, I can take this and upgrade it no matter what. I could just attach stuff to it, because the auto anvil doesn't care about the too expensive things. So I could actually get a power 5 venom 2 bow. So I'm probably going to make an auto anvil. So an auto anvil, auto disenchanter. That's important because in order to get the books for this, the best way of doing that is to basically enchant gold armor. Or whatever. Enchant a highly enchantable thing. And then rip the crap off of it. And the best way to do that is with an auto disenchanter. That's the if you do it with like there's a few different ways of getting enchantments off of things, but that's the one that'll give you the book back and in full form. If you do it with the sigil, it'll take like a level of the enchantment off. Like it would take so many steps to get the stuff off of that. Instead of 4, it would take 1 book per level, and it would damage the armor each time it did it. And that ain't gonna work. And I don't know if I'm gonna want the auto enchanter. I kind of want. And if we're gonna do this, I might as well do all 3 of them. I don't even see it. But that means I gotta make a bunch of crap. So, as far as YouTube's concerned, see you later. I had a bunch of crap. There it is. Except, I also want one more thing. Yeah, there was one other thing. Okay, I gotta remember now. Oh, I need a better storage for liquid. There is the dynamic tank. There. There it goes. That's how much we've been missing out on. Just store it somewhere. Let's see how much we get per kill. Per round of kills. Oh, so it's like a bucket per kill. And these are still quite full, right? It did not get topped off. It's only slightly worrying. I'm not that worried about it. All right. I left all my books in the other side. I think I just take this and put it with this. Yeah. Aluminum and steel. Maybe steel ingots? Yes. Aluminum. Aluminum. Hepatizin and more steel. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Oh, just don't worry me like that. And 2 plastic. Got it. Power is going to come from here. Probably through the floor. I would like to be able to put items automatically into it, automatically pull items out of it, get fluids into them, and get power into them. Anvil. Enchanter. No, I'm going to be a jerk about it. We're going to go right here. Just enchanter. There. It works. It's ugly, but it works. Unless I have servos. I should probably just make servos for it. I need more red alloy, which I don't have any. No. What happened to that venom bow? I didn't break it, I don't think. Let's go check my spot in the nether. Let's see if I got it there. I don't think I do, though. Yes, he just doesn't care. He's just gonna do it anyway. I love that. I'm just worried that it's gonna break it. We're gonna find out. It's worth repairing it if it does, if it's going to, though. That's the most useless enchant to us right now. $79 goes down to... And it's gone. Oops. Slight miscalculation there. This is our first actual use of power. Now, of course, I wouldn't mind getting power 5 on that. It is getting more essence in there. Good. That's what I was worried about. It's fine. If I can make that one dense, then I would, but I can't. Now that's a bow. No. Doesn't work like that. Not in this version. Dang it, I need someone to shoot. Aha! Okay. Who did that? That just hit that skeleton for 28 damage. And I was very happy when I remembered that that was a thing. Oh, I never ripped that off. Hold on. Air sigil. One for me. Let me get a one for holding here in a minute. I'll come back to haste. Let me get the holding one done. Does this require stone? Is that what it said? And what's in the bottom of it? That one. How do you switch it? There we go. Three more sugar. Oh no, that's too many. What will I do? That is this one this time. 2 cookies and obsidian. Cookies, huh? I actually need to make cookies. Frick. Oh. Vanilla. Wait, that wasn't it. For the record, that means these are chocolate chip cookies with no sugar. Ah. Not like a replacement sugar. So it's not like a Splenda thing. It is no sugar. Ew. That's just wrong. Oh. That was the last one. Whirlwind. I think I got exactly enough gas tiers left for this too. Oh, I need an air sigil for this. Ah, crap. I'm actually low on feathers for that. I've been throwing away feathers. Plenty. Chickens are mad. Air sigil also needs a tier. Alright, so I don't have enough for the whirlwind one. I mean, I do, but I'd have to take it out of that one. I don't even know how to take it out of that one. How do you go like this? You need to use the ritual? Well, I guess I need another gas tier before we can continue.